ShartimusPrime, ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it, taking bad hits, taking bad shits. Subscribe for
Buck-ass nude. It's just buck-ass nude. Hey, what's up, you guys? ShartimusPrime here doing another Marvel Legends toy review on the Marvel Legends Avengers movie Loki figure. Gotta give a big thanks to Autobot Murder. Thanks so much, dude, for sending this figure out to me, and also for sending out the... It's a pretty damn small figure. Just right off the bat, this is another Hasbro Loki figure, and just to give you an idea, I mean, his legs are spread out much more than this one, but look how much smaller he is compared to this one right here, you know? And we also have the Marvel Select Loki. Now, this being a Marvel Select, of course, it's going to be a lot taller. I was kind of hoping this guy would look a little bit more like this, but with a lot more articulation, and it really doesn't. Just a little bit of a letdown with this guy in a few ways. First off, like the boots on this guy, he's got these weird chicken legs going on. This one kind of looks like he just has pants, which I actually was never really super happy with in the first place. They are slightly different costumes, of course, because they're from two different movies, but I think the head on this guy looks a little big, but it is a removable helmet, so it's kind of why. And I don't know, there's this kind of weird thing. Oh, the face sculpt is actually pretty good. It looks like the dude. I forgot his name. His left eye is kind of droopy though, and it's not just paint. That's actually the sculpting right there that has that droop. It's not just a bad paint job. So he has no detail in his hair or anything like that. There is nice sculpting though on his jacket and everything, which is actually pretty cool. I like how you could see the stitching going all the way around right here. I think that's pretty sweet, and I like the variation of colors. Even though I don't really like this color right here, it looks too dull to me. Which I'm going to paint mine gold. And then this actually looks more gold right here. I really like the texture right here. That looks really nice. That is sweet. I really like how they did that. And I like, you know, and I think the way they designed the legs and everything is a lot better than the previous, you know, the movie select version. And this is like a glossy kind of plastic, so it's very different, and I like this gold trim right here. And the shoes look pretty nice. I just think it's just way too skinny looking. I wish they kind of like bulked that up. Very tiny. They gave him the spear that he carries with him when he's in like his human disguise kind of form. I wish they'd given him the long speared version of the mind gem. I don't know for sure if it's the mind gem, but you know, me and many others speculate it's the mind gem. So anyway, you know, this didn't come out too bad actually. You could see the blue. Looks pretty nice. It's got like this shiny blue kind of paint, and then his spear. Been painting myself a lot lately, so. And again, I'm not a big fan of this color choice. You know, it's the same color choice of his helmet, which, you know, I'm going to paint these gold. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now, the horns right here are painted more of a goldish color, which I like, but still, I don't know. And this is a pretty soft plastic. It's not very hard or anything, and these horns, you know, you could bend them around and they'll go back into place. But yeah, I like the sculpt of this figure a lot. The sculpt is actually really nice. Like the inside right here looks pretty good. Then his cape looks alright. I wish they added some kind of shading. It kind of looks like it's made of, I don't know, it's kind of different kind of texturing to it. It's kind of weird to say, but you know, he has this peg hole in the back right there. You can see the design. Well, kind of reminds me of Inferno, doesn't it? Hell, for the royalty. But yeah, and then this thing goes right here. And one thing I did like is that the leg articulation isn't really hindered too much. They created these slits right here on the sides, and well, you know, this one's a little bit more open, so you can move his legs around quite a bit. You can move this leg forward, so I really like that a lot. They did put the extra attention to that, so you can get him into a lot of cool poses still while he has this garment thing under his waist, which is great. A lot of the times I don't really see that, so yeah. And yeah, it's just very cool figure. His head moves side to side. It's just on a ball thingy right here, so it doesn't really move up and down. He has shoulder joints right here, which are really cool. That this little soft piece right here on his shoulder actually goes in right there, so that doesn't hinder the articulation, which is pretty sweet. Moves forward just fine. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. He rotates at the wrist and doesn't move up and down at the wrist, just moves side to side at the wrist. Same thing with the other side. This side can't really hold the spear nearly as well. It actually doesn't really hold it at all, just this side right here. No ab crunch or anything, but he does have a waist joint. So, hey, you know what? I think that's totally cool. If you're going to give us one torso joint, have it be a waist joint. Am I right? Or am I right? Come on. And I showed our leg articulation. He has double joint, and it has a thigh swivel up at the top as well. Double jointed knees, and no boot rotation or anything at the calf, which is, you know, Hasbro hasn't been doing that so much lately. His ankle moves up and down, and he has a gorgeous ankle pivot, and he comes with holes right there, so you could put him on his base, which I will show now. Again, these guys all have the same base thing, and you can connect them any which way you want. You could put it up here if you want to, or you can make whatever you want. I had it kind of going in a three-way kind of circle dealy. See, I only have 3 of these right now, and you could still make a pretty decent base out of it, so it's not too bad, you know what I mean? Compared to the Avengers Captain America figure, he is a little bit shorter. I mean, if I put the helmet on, he does, you know, he does kind of fill out more, which is kind of cool, but still, it's like the placement of his face is just a lot lower than Captain America. There he is next to the Marvel Select Avengers movie Hulk, and I think they have good size difference right there. It's very, very similar to the movie. I am a god, you dull creature. I will not be bullied by... So yeah, that's my review, guys. Just forgot to mention that these things do cost $15, and they are Walmart exclusives. So yeah, you can only get them at Walmart, and that's why I have people looking out for me and finding these figures for me, because I have no Walmarts nearby, so it really blows. But I'm very lucky to have people in the community keeping an eye out. All right, I'll catch you guys later, and that's it. Peace.
That's crispy.
Oh, that's Shartimus. He is so awesome. But now what should I do on the internets?
You go to BKBN.net! Here, let me show you, man! Big Kids Big News is #1 source for geek news, reviews, toys, comics, movies, cartoons, video games, and more! Next time you're done watching my videos, where are you going?
BKBN.net.
Where are you going? BKBN.net!
Compared to the... Okay.